Impromptu match. No, I'm just kidding.
They wouldn't do that.
No, they won't because they have a match at WrestleMania. But
they've got a 4-way match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, exactly.
To worry about.
So yeah, I think Shane is going to keep it though.
Okay.
I don't see any change.
I don't either. I wouldn't be surprised if there was one, but I can also see how she would keep it. And then the match that I think almost everybody in the international world is looking forward to, also a lot in the domestic world. Pete Dunne versus Walter for the NXT UK Championship. This is just a barn burner that you would only probably see on like a Progress show, maybe Evolve, but you wouldn't think to see it in a WWE ring.
Well, I mean, I think the brands of WWE have definitely
they've had to change, especially if you're going to branch out to UK.
I think like the brands are actually probably their indie territories. Like they let them. I mean, because look at NXT and NXT UK, they let them work indie style matches. Like they aren't like overly WWE matches.
Right.
They're not overly like indie matches either, but they're not. They're a good hybrid. Mm-hmm. And but I think that this could also be fucking sleeper match of the weekend.
I think so.
Because Pete Dunne is incredible. Dude is only getting better. Mm-hmm. Walter is insanely good. I remember the first time I saw Walter, I was like, "Who is this guy?" And like, he's so nondescript. And then I watched the match, and I was like, "Oh, okay, we're good." I
saw him live, and I was like,
I think we did. You see him at that Evolve show last year for the first time?
Yes.
I think we were watching the same match. That was like the first time that because I came home early from work and like streamed it. I remember being like, "Wow, this guy's insane." There were 4 people there, but
297. That's a lot of man.
He's a big man, and he's able to be like, "Nah, I'm not leaving Europe."
Yeah,
you can bring the money to me if you can back that truck up to my European house if you'd like.
Although what was funny because I was watching some of the NXTs before this past couple weeks, and they were from Phoenix when they filmed some stuff down, and he was in there. He had a match with Cassius Ohno. Really good match. I mean, Cassius Ohno could have a good match with a broomstick, so there's that.
Could he?
I bet he could.
I don't think he
trains a lot of people, and Claudio.
Does it ever make you feel bad that Chris Hero never made it?
But yes,
but like he's like doing a lot of good stuff with those kids down in NXT.
I would not be surprised if he becomes an agent, if not works at the PC.
I think that's probably true. I guess
he's
it's
a
the same
lifelong
thing. Nigel
NXT
never made it, right? Nigel McGuinness never really made it.
Well, that was other situations.
But still, guys that you think like, the dude's going to make it.
Right. Like, why wouldn't he get it?
And when I say make it, like, it's not like he's not a great professional wrestler. They're not downing him at all. I'm talking like world champion in the WWE.
Right,
that's kind of like the epitome of making it. Although I think that's changing completely. I don't necessarily know that you need to be the world champion in the WWE. If you need,
like Kenny Omega, if you were to say he didn't make it, you'd be like, how? He was IWGP World Heavyweight Champion.
I would say at this point in time, if you were the IWGP champion, you were almost as well respected as being one of the WWE champions.
Well, at this point, would you say Jay Lethal made it? Because he's had some TNA success.
No, not
he's
really,
had a lot of ROH success.
No.
Okay.
No.
But he's.
I don't know.
You still wouldn't argue
I don't
he's
know
one of the best.
Like, I wouldn't say Jay White's made it yet.
Okay, fair enough. Even though he's the IWGP champion.
I was like, and he is the IWGP champion. I don't know.
He's on his way to making it.
It's just like a thing that you have. I don't know if you win the IWGP, so it's not as prestigious as one of those titles. But I don't know though. Like, is Jack Swagger made it? He was. I mean, he did make it at one point.
Yeah.
But
is Dolph Ziggler made it? Yeah. See.
Yeah.
I love Dolph.
It's kind of.
Dolph's
I don't know.
I
guess it's like there's parts of it that are like the title, and there are parts of it just being over with the fans because Kenny Omega is over with the fans.
He's over worldwide.
All right, let's get back to the task at hand.
And then the main event of the evening, 2 out of 3 falls match for the NXT Championship. You got Johnny Takeover, a.k.a. Johnny Wrestling, a.k.a. Johnny Gargano versus Adam Cole.
Boom.
Baby. Perfect.
So yeah,
I think Adam Cole.
If Adam Cole does not win,
I'll be shocked.
Exactly, I would be too.
Not
not because like I don't want Johnny Gargano to win.
I would love Johnny Gargano to be NXT champion, but he's getting called up. So
I also agree with that. But also, it's Adam Cole's time.
It's
like
Adam Cole's
he needs to be like that guy.
I mean, he was the first North American champion. He is technically, if you look at it, held winner of the Dusty Rhodes Classic last year, but also technically the NXT Tag Team Champion at some point because he had to fill in.
Yeah, like I think he's ready. I'm ready for him to be like the focal point.
Me too. Plus, he's so good on the mic. Also, if you guys get a chance, go listen to Stone Cold's podcast. He's got a great podcast that he did, I think, about a year or so ago with Adam Cole. They just talk about the psychology of wrestling, and it is just a masterpiece to listen to.
It's like one of those, he gets it.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome.
He's a lifer, without a doubt.
So, yeah, I think Adam Cole takes it.
Without a doubt.
I think they're total shenanigans, though.
Oh, yeah. There's no way that Undisputed Era does not come out.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? It would be super dope if they came out after the first fall, or not after the first fall, but first fall happens, Adam Cole wins. Then
I was hoping Gargano gets the first one.
Then and then Undisputed Era comes out and just beats the shit out of him. That's how.
Actually, you know what? One. That would be a great way to get Gargano to get the first one because it becomes a DQ.
That's what I'm saying.
And then boom, right off the bat, he gets another one.
Okay, it could go either way. I just think Gargano's fall will be him getting DQ'd because the Undisputed Era comes out and beats the shit out of him. I think that they will try to do shenanigans again, but not get DQ'd later.
Backfire or whatever.
Right, and Johnny Gargano will almost, but Adam Cole won't win.
He's too good. That's why he gets his shoulder up.
So I think Adam Cole takes it, and I think he deservedly so.
Without a doubt.
Not that Johnny Gargano doesn't deserve it as well.
I would love to see Gargano. Actually, if it would have been the other way, where it was the main event they were supposed to have with Ciampa and Gargano for the title again, I think there was no way Gargano was not going to win. However, now that they've also had these call-ups and Ciampa's injured, they have to go another way, and it has to be Adam Cole. Baby!
So I think this event is going to be stacked top to bottom. Hella good.
One of the most amazing ways to kick off the WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah, except if
I'm glad it's on a Friday instead of Saturday.
I am going to... Is there other stuff? I think there's stuff earlier on Friday, too.
Yeah,
right?
I'm going to Rev Pro. They're having a show that Friday morning. Friday early afternoon.
I need to work from home on Friday morning. That's all there is.
It says 3 p.m., which is, so.
All right, so after an amazing NXT Takeover.
Yes. We have another
card.
But then that night, the first ever wrestling show to sell out Madison Square Garden that was not WWF, WWE, whatever the hell you want to call them, is Ring of Honor and New Japan G1 Supercard.
Woo!
Sold out in less than an hour.
And it is a stacked card.
This card is so stacked, you could almost call it a Kardashian. See what I did there?
I see what you did there.
On the pre-show starts off with an Honor Rumble, which the winner gets a shot at the Ring of Honor World Title anytime they want. I don't know. It could be later in the card, which that seems like a lot in that match already, but it could be. But it could be at a later date.
What if Cheeseburger wins? And then
I would love for
he
Cheeseburger
beats,
to win.
Matt Taven for the world title after Matt Taven wins it.
If he beat the real world champion, I would be very upset.
They would not put Cheeseburger over at the fucking Madison Square Garden.
Maybe in Japan, that's about it.
I feel like if we hit the title matches, we've hit every match on the card.
Well, almost. Okay, so here's the ones you should probably look out for. Roosh versus Dalton Castle will be a fun match because Roosh is going to be a very big Ring of Honor star. He's a very big CMLL star right now. He's going to do big things. The three-way for... Okay, I'm going to give you a heads up now. I told you about this last time we were here, but I'll tell you again. Taiji Ishimori, Dragon Lee, Bandito for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. Put your phone away. Open your eyes Clockwork Orange style because you cannot miss a thing. These guys are fast, and they will hit you with some awesome stuff. So Aerosmith that shit and do not miss a thing.
All right.
The fun one will be, I think, from what I'm hearing, this is how they're kicking the show off. Will Ospreay, who is the New Japan Never Openweight champion, will be facing Jeff Cobb, which is the Ring of Honor TV champion. Winner take all. That's going to be a fun one.
That match, also another match that could be like sleeper match.
Without a doubt. Those two guys are fucking good.
I'm excited for it. I'm really glad that we have Honor Club because I'm stoked to watch it.
And this show you could see on Honor Club, you could see on New Japan World, you could see on Fight TV. So apparently the Fight TV app, if you want $120, you could watch all 20 shows minus WrestleMania that are happening that weekend. Whew. You think that's a lot of money, but for 20 shows, that's cheap.
Yeah, I just don't have if I didn't have kids, I might actually consider that.
Other people. If let's say Johnny wanted to.
Even if I had kids, if my daughter's birthday wasn't that weekend, I probably could.
If you just want to lock yourself in your house, for 3 days straight.
And watch wrestling for 3 days. I mean, that's honestly that's what I want to do.
Honestly, but I don't know. You're sure you can watch all of it in 3 days?
You couldn't. It would be, and also this doesn't even take into account this is what's on Fight. I bet there's stuff on Twitch. I bet there's going to be stuff on. I bet Impact does stuff on Twitch.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. That's part of it.
MLB does, or MLW does something on Twitch.
That might be part of the deal. Also.
Yeah,
I haven't looked into it, but it's right here.
Anyway, all right.
All right. So I'm trying to think which one you could probably miss out on. Which we're just going to skip over this. For the British Heavyweight title, the Rev Pro title, Zack Sabre Jr. versus Tanahashi. That'll be a fun one. I think Zack Sabre Jr. is coming out a champion on that one.
Really?
Still. I mean, there's no reason for him to lose the British Heavyweight Championship.
Is he kind of making his way up in New Japan?
I think so. He won the New Japan Cup last year, and he's beaten Tanahashi almost every time they face each other this year.
I think him and Will Ospreay are kind of in the same vein as Kenny Omega, guys that are gonna make it outside of the WWE.
Zack Sabre Jr.'s style is very British, catch stand. He has you in a headlock, and then he also is
he's also got
your
a
legs.
16-point finger lock.
Yes, he will have every limb that you own in some kind of lock of some sort, and it's amazing. He could do this style until he's 80 years old.
Right, like the wrestlers of yore.
Yes, as more should, I think, need to lean a little more that way. Save your body a little bit.
Well, no, let's not.
That's the main event.
Let's Guerrillas of Destiny.
Okay, so somehow this match started as if you're the New Japan Tag Team Champion, we're going to face the ROH Tag Team Champion, which ended up being Guerrillas of Destiny, which is your New Japan Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, against PCO and Brody King, Villain Enterprises, the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. But somehow this has made its way into a 4-way.
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with it also because you get a little more action.
It is going to be a fucking train wreck in such a good way.
Well, also, because you have the Briscoes.
The Briscoes are going to make it a train wreck.
And then also you have LIJ of Evil and Sonata, the former champions.
This is winner take all. Every title is on the line.
Whoever wins gets all of them.
All the gold.
It's going to be a fucking good match. Like you said, it will be a train wreck, though.
But it's going to be fun. Yeah. A fun train wreck.
Also, you get the IWGP Intercontinental Championship up for grabs. Your champion, Tenso Unaito, against Ibushi.
I think Ibushi might win.
I don't know. Here's my theory. This is my theory. I could also touch on this in the main event. I think Jay White's keeping it. Unless he does. Okay, so I think Naito will win the IWGP Heavyweight Championship at Wrestle Kingdom, but he's got to win the G1 first. So he's going to win the G1, keep his Intercontinental title, and he said he's been wanting to be the only person ever to hold the Intercontinental title and the World Championship. And then also
it'll be a WrestleMania 6 moment.
But you've got the back history of he was supposed to be in the heavyweight, or he was in the heavyweight championship match at Wrestle Kingdom, but the fans voted for the Intercontinental title to be the main event, not the heavyweight title, which he was in. So it's going to be a big culmination of all the storylines that have Naito involved. That's my theory. I don't know how real it's going to be, but that'd be awesome if that's storytelling wise. That's the way they did it.
I don't know that I don't think Jay White's going to lose, and I don't think that I just don't. So I just thought they might change one of the other ones. I feel like
there will be a title change.
I feel like they need to have. I mean, I agree.
I mean, obviously we get 2 winner take all.
I was just about to say someone is walking away with 2 titles.
2 sets of goals.
So that'll be historic in and of itself,
without a doubt. And we're in the Garden, so that'll be nice.
So then the ladder match